guys, welcome back to my channel, Cara Collecting Memories. If you are new over here, welcome. My name is Cara. I'm a working mum of 3 amazing kids. Jackson, who is 8, Lucy Lou, who is 3, and Ezra, who is 7 months old. So yeah, welcome. If you are new, let me know in the comments below and say hi. Anyway, today's video is part 2 of a little mini series that me and a whole bunch of other Aussie mum YouTubers did. I will link their channels below, so please go check out them and their videos because they are pretty amazing. So we kind of did like a little mini series on stay-at-home mums returning back to work or returning back to work after maternity leave. So in the first video, which I'm also going to link down below, if you haven't already gone and watched that, please go watch that. I do get a little emotional, so please bear with the tears. But yeah, go check out that video. In that video, I just answered a whole bunch of questions on how the transition was going back to work after being at home with my baby Ezra. So go check that out. But today's video, I'm going to talk to you about 3 top tips that worked for me, stuff that I put in place that helped me transition back to work. Now, I'm just going to give you a quick brief. I have been back at work for 2 months now. I'm a senior medical receptionist for an ophthalmology clinic, and I've gone back to work part-time, working 30 hours over 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so kind of permanent part-time. And I was on maternity leave for approximately about 5.5 months. So that's some background information just so you know what my situation was as well. I also didn't cope very well returning back to work. It was very hard for me this time, even though I've gone back to work 2 times prior with my other kids. For some reason, this one was my hardest by far. I think it's because he's our last baby and I'm just having trouble letting go of that. So yeah, it wasn't particularly easy. These 3 things that I'm going to talk to you about really helped me transition into going back to work, or still helps me now not lose it and become an emotional wreck. So let's jump to it. So hot tip number 1 is have a routine in place. I found that having a routine in place, making sure I get up at the same time every morning, make sure I put a load of laundry on every day, that the dishes are done before I go to bed, that just rolling in those motions and making sure I'm not leaving everything to pile up on me. I don't do very well when I'm totally stressed out and the house is a mess and there's heaps of laundry to do and the kids are going crazy. I just get really overwhelmed, and emotionally that just doesn't work well for me. So having a routine really helps with that. It helps me be a better mum and be a better employee. I'm not feeling like I'm overwhelmed. I just make sure I do a little bit each day, put a load of laundry on like before I go to bed, or making sure the dishes are done. Just those couple of extra minutes just make sure that, you know, by the end of those 3 days that I'm working, that the house isn't a total mess, no laundry is being done, and I just feel really overwhelmed and stressed. And then those days that I have with my kids at home, I'm not utilizing it to the best of my ability. We're not going out and playing or spending heaps of quality time with each other because I'm too busy doing housework or freaking out that, you know, this hasn't been done or that hasn't been done. So I just find that having a routine in place and doing a little bit each day really helps. Well, it helped with me because I just know emotionally I don't cope very well when I feel like I'm not in control of things, or that the space around me is out of control. And God, you can ask Luke, I kind of just break down or have an emotional hissy fit over something really stupid, and that's not good for the kids, it's not good for me, it's not good for Luke. So I just find having a routine, trying to stick with that, going through the motions is really good. Tip number 2 is to have support of your loved ones. So I've been really lucky and Luke really supported me going back to work. I don't think I could have done it without his help and without his support. There's days that I come home from work and I'm exhausted and I can just go to him and go, I'm buggered, I'm tired, I've had a really long day, I don't want to cook dinner tonight, or I don't want to do the grocery shopping, or I don't want to do this, and he just picks up the slack for me. He just steps up and goes, that's cool, I'll cook dinner tonight. And the ability to be able to say that to him and not feel like I have to take everything on my shoulders, that we're working as a team. And although I predominantly do the housework and the cooking, I know he's there if I'm having a crap day, or I am feeling overwhelmed, or there's just too much on my plate. I can ask for help and he'll give it to me, or he can see that I'm like on the verge of having a little hissy fit he can see that and just goes, you know what, just go sit down, I'll cook dinner tonight, or don't worry about it, I'll sort the kids out, or I'll do homework. You know, he always baths the kids every night, and when he's home he really steps up and helps me out. And I feel like you've really got to have the support of your partner, because when you go back to work after being a stay-at-home mum, you're losing all of those hours that you're usually investing in your kids and into your home, and you're not going to have time to do what you used to do because you're now at work. So you need to have the support of your other half. Otherwise, yeah, you're going to stress yourself out. It's going to be too much for you. It's going to be too much on your shoulders. And yeah, that's really important, is have that support system. And it's okay to ask for help as well. Like, you know, especially when you first go back to work, it's a lot to take on, and I don't think people realize how hard it is. It is really hard. And yeah, asking for help is okay. Top tip number 3 is not to be too hard on yourself and enjoy going back to work. It is a really positive thing. Like, as I said in my previous video, you get to have lunch in peace, you get to pee in peace, you get to have adult conversation, and hopefully you're doing something that you really enjoy and love, and utilize that. Take that as me time. I really enjoy, you know, that drive to work without the kids in the car. Like, once I've dropped off all the kids and then driving to work and being able to crank up that radio or listen to that audio book or have that alone time, even if it's for 15 minutes in the car. And it's nice to talk to adults and get dressed for work and look nice and talk to other people. It's, you know, utilize that and be happy about that, and be proud of yourself that you've gone back to work and that you're doing this for your family and you're contributing to your home and society as well. And you know, that's so important. And sometimes the house is going to be messy, and sometimes the laundry isn't going to get done, but that's okay. You're doing it for your kids and you're doing it for yourself, and that's super important, and that's something to be proud of. So utilize it. Don't be too hard on yourself. And I wish I could just take my own advice sometimes, because I sometimes am a bit too hard on myself. So yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed our little chat. You know, you might be a mum out there that's struggling to go back to work, and maybe some of these things might help you, or hearing my story might help you. I hope so, because, you know, I wish that I had, you know, people around me that were going through similar situations, or I could talk to people who were having similar situations. Unfortunately, I didn't, and I bottled a lot of anxiety up inside about it because I didn't have that outlet. So I'm glad that I can sit here and talk to you guys and kind of spill my crap to you guys. And I hope someone on the other end of this little YouTube screen, I'm helping, and they're listening and not being too hard on themselves, and enjoy this, you know. It's important. Anyway, thank you so much again for watching. If you are new, let me know in the comments. Press that subscribe button if you enjoyed what you saw, and give it a big thumbs up. Anyway, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, because it's going to be another video. Just a reminder that I am putting out videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So make sure you tune in and have a check out of those ones. So anyway, I'm going to see you guys later.